Hello everybody, welcome back to my survival series. I did not make an episode for a very long time, but of course I did do some work around the base. Let me show you a little bit of what I've been doing. Let's open my secret bedroom. Hello? Oh, there we go. So, let's see. I placed a lot of blocks around the base. All these dirt blocks. They are going to make the soil for my Venus forest, which is going to be a lot of work, but that's not what I'm going to be doing today. Let's try and land on the tree. As you can see, I placed some temporary blocks in the dome. So the people from Earth, they need sleeping quarters, of course, and that's going to be this building. Yeah, I'm going to need a lot of materials. I gathered some of them, but not all. So I will start with placing those. These are the bases. Blocks, it's all white concrete. So let's start with that. Okay, so this is the inner wall. Of course, I made a layout for the outside, which I think turned out quite nice. The inside, yeah, I don't know what I want to do for the roof yet, but let's put some blocks inside. Well, it took a bit more time than I expected, but the inside is done. So let's go take a look. So this is my storage room, and then you enter here the living quarters. Here is a sad little garden. Yeah, with some nice fake potted plants. And then we can watch the inside. There we go. So every room has a couple of beds and a bathroom. These two rooms share a bathroom. And some other rooms are a bit different with more or less beds in them. Let's see, I think this is a big one. Yeah, so here's for 4 people. You can see they have their space suits at the ready. And again, a little bathroom. So yeah, that's it. I made a ceiling that emulates the Earth sky with the sun. And then there's one room that's going to be a bit different from the others. This is this one, because this one ends up in the tower that I made in the meantime. So let's go outside and look at the tower. There it is. So I think I'm going to make the rooms of the commander inside the tower, so he has a lot of space. So what I'm going to do is I will remove some blocks and then replace them with some other colors. Let's see, polished black stone, like that, and then some black stone. There to give it a bit more depth and detail. Everything always looks too smooth in Minecraft. I did not get a cast yet. I'm really tempted to go and find the ghast first, but I think that's going to take some time. Yeah, I'm going to continue with the scaffolding and then find the ghast later. Okay, let's carry on. And there we go, the outside is done, well, at least the base layer. And I also did the inside of the tower. Let's take a look. So here is the office, here is the commanding officer is sitting over there, and then here you're going to have your conversation with him. And here is a storage area. And the next is a dining room, a library, the bathroom, and finally the bedroom. And now I have to go down and make the design on the outside of the tower. I hope you don't get dizzy walking with me down the stairs. There we are, this is it. Let's see if we can take a look from further away. Yep. And on the other side. Yes, I like it. Okay, so I have to do the same thing on the other side. Let's put down my scaffolding again. Guys, I have just realized I made a silly mistake. Like, this is the North Pole, and I thought the ice is melting, and then, of course, it's green or brown. But, yeah, that's not true. The North Pole is just ice. There's no land under the North Pole. So I have to fix that on the other side. And there we go. The glass earth on the outside of the tower is done. Now there's one huge job to do. I have to gather all the materials for the outside of the white box. So yeah, let's start cracking. Okay guys, finally I finished this side. There it is. I'm happy with how it turned out. It was a lot of work. This episode took forever to make, So this is all I wanted to show you today. Next episode, I'm going to move the villagers in their new home, which is of course in this building. And I want to find a happy cast. I want to place copper columns. I have a lot to do. I hope to see you then. Goodbye.